What's up guys? In today's video, I'm going to show you how to use onions to achieve max hair growth. Onions are high in nutrients that are beneficial for your hair, and they're said to take your hair from a very short hair length to an even longer hair length. Onions have a high sulfur content, which help produce long, healthy, and thick hair strands. Onions also help with collagen production, which in turn will lead to healthier skin cells on the scalp, leading to healthier hair growth. I'm going to be using onion once a week before every wash day, and there are two main ways to use onions for hair growth. The first way is to make an onion oil, which involves letting the onion simmer in oil until all of its nutrients are extracted. The second way to use onion for hair growth is by making onion juice, which involves crushing the onion in water. First method I'm going to show you how to do is the onion oil method. It is super simple. So first you want to start off with a fresh onion and just go ahead and peel any excess skin off the onion. Once you finish peeling, just cut the onion in half. Then cut one half of the onion into even smaller pieces. This makes the process of lightly simmering the onion in oil much easier. Here's how small your onion pieces should be looking after you're done cutting. Then just put the onions in a pan. Add 1.5 cups of grapeseed oil. And grapeseed oil is great for your hair and scalp because it's rich in fatty acids and it really smooths the hair strand. Smoother hair strands lead to less breakage. Next, you want to add 1/4 cup of coconut oil. Coconut oil promotes growth and it really penetrates the hair strands. It also fights against bacteria or fungus that may be on your scalp. Add 1/4 cup of rose petals. The rose petals really help with the smell of the onions because of their sweet floral scent. Then you just want to stir the rose petals in. Rose petals also help with balancing your hair and scalp's pH. Set the stove to medium-low heat and let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes. After 5 to 10 minutes, if it still smells really oniony, then add more rose petals. Once you add more rose petals, let it sit on low heat for about 30 minutes to an hour. This just ensures that all the vitamins from the onions and the rose petals are getting extracted into the oils. Once it's done, you should see a white foam on top. Next, you just want to strain the onion oil. Be very careful at this step because the oil is hot. I'm shaking the pan to make sure that every single drop of oil is going into the colander. Once it's done, lift the colander and then shake it lightly so that way every drop of oil could be extracted. Next, just let the oil cool down. Once it cools down, add about 10 to 15 drops of grapefruit oil. This helps your oil smell more fruity and less like onions. Stir in the grapefruit oil and then transfer your oil into a jar. I have to use 2 jars because my jars are very tiny. Here is what the finished product is looking like. The next method for using onion for hair growth is the onion juice method. This method is quicker than the onion oil method. To start off, you want to cut up 1/4 of an onion into tiny pieces. Then you want to use a food chopper to get the onion into even smaller pieces. If you don't have one, then you can just use a blender. Place the onions in the food chopper and then add about 1 tablespoon of pumpkin seed oil for added growth benefits. Pumpkin seed oil contains an array of vitamins that nourish the hair strands. Next, just add 1 cup of water to the pumpkin seed oil and the onions. Then begin chopping away until the water turns yellow. When the water starts turning yellow, the onion juice is beginning to form, and the nutrients from the onions are being extracted into the water. Strain the onion juice from the onions into a bowl using a colander. Next, add about 10 to 15 drops of grapefruit oil for smell. Next, just stir the grapefruit oil in. Transfer your onion juice into an applicator bottle for easier application onto your hair and scalp. Here is the finished product of the onion juice. Now for the fun part, which is applying it onto your curls. You want to make sure that you're applying the onion juice and onion oil before you need to wash your hair. This just ensures that your hair is not smelling like onions throughout the week. Separate your hair into 2 sections for easier product application. Begin applying the onion juice and make sure to focus it on your scalp area. Once you apply it, massage the onion juice in to stimulate your hair follicles. Make sure that you are getting the onion juice all over your scalp and especially on your edges. To avoid getting it on your clothes, you can also put a towel around yourself. Repeat the same process for the other section of hair by just applying it to your scalp and then massaging it in. As I'm applying the onion juice treatment, I'm noticing that it has a softening effect on my hair. It's also adding a lot of shine to my roots. Here is the rest of the application process on the back section of my hair. After applying the onion juice, gather all your hair and place it in a very loose bun. Cover your hair with a shower cap and leave it on for 30 minutes. Then rinse. Here's what my rinsed hair is looking like. If you chose to make the oil as well, at this point you can start applying the oil to your scalp. After applying the oil to your scalp, you can then shampoo your hair to get rid of any onion smell. If you chose to make just the onion juice treatment, then you can shampoo your hair now instead of applying the oil. Here are my finished shampooed results, and if you ask me, my hair does look a little bit thicker. So comment down below if you think I'm crazy or if you think my hair does look thicker.